Hey, it's James. Welcome back. We're so glad you're here. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. These are week 4 picks. Speaking of 4, I did all of the Big 12 picks and I added 4 more games that I thought were important on the national scene. So, number 1, I picked OU over Cincinnati. I know it's at home for the Bearcats, but the Sooners just look really good, and Dylan Gabriel is playing really well. SMU is at TCU. I know the Mustangs gave the Sooners a good fight for about 3 quarters, but this is in Fort Worth, and it's very difficult to beat the Frogs in Fort Worth, so I'm going with TCU. Going with a slight upset. I know Kansas is favored, but I'm going to pick BYU over Kansas. I think of the 4 teams that are new to the Big 12, I think BYU has the best offensive and defensive lines. So I'm going to go with them. Texas Tech is at West Virginia. Found out that the bad news is that Garrett Green is hurt, but the freshman is playing really well. So I'm going to go with West Virginia. Oklahoma State's at Iowa State. My understanding is the 3-quarterback experiment's going to be over. Gundy has picked somebody. We just don't know who. I don't really care because I think the solution to the problem is to give Ollie Gordon the ball more. He needs to run the ball at least 20 times. So picking the Cowboys 20-13. Got Sam Houston at Houston. The Cougars are embarrassed by their loss to Rice, so I think they're going to bounce back. Texas at Baylor. My heart says I want Baylor to win so badly because I don't want Texas to or OU to make it to the championship game. But my head says Texas is playing really well, and they've got a lot of confidence coming off that victory against Alabama. To beat Alabama in their place is very difficult, and Texas did it, so I think they're going to win. UCF is at Kansas State. I know that Will Howard is not going to play, but this is Manhattan, Kansas, folks. The Little Apple, it's hard to win. UCF is a decent team. It's going to be a dogfight. No pun intended. But I'm going with Kansas State anyway. The 4 non-conference games that I picked, Florida State's at Clemson. My heart wants to go with the Clemson Tigers. I have nothing but respect for Dabo Swinney, but Florida State's playing really well, so I have to go with the Seminoles. North Carolina's at Pitt. Mac Brown has done amazing things in his career, and his resurgence as a coach there at North Carolina is proof of it. The fact that he's coaching as well as he is in his 70s is simply amazing. So I have to go with North Carolina. Ole Miss at Alabama. Nick Saban's not losing another game in Alabama. It's not going to happen. Will Ole Miss score some points? Yes. This probably will end up being more of a shootout, but I'm going with the Crimson Tide. Last game of significance that I wanted to pick. Both of them are ranked. You got UCLA at Utah. Rice-Eccles is a very hostile environment to road teams. From what I've been told, that place is so loud you can't even hear the person next to you in a conversation. So I'm going to go with the Utes. So as of last week, I didn't pick week 1, so just week 2 and 3. I'm a combined 19 of 8, which is 70.4%. So I'm doing well so far. Hopefully keep it above 70%. And we'll go from there. If you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. Since driving up to it would be Stillwater to be all the way up in Ames, probably not going to happen tomorrow. So since you're not going to see Baylor versus Texas for quite a while, we're going to go to that game. And so what I'm going to do tomorrow is try to get some good footage of inside of McLean Stadium. Footage I didn't get last time I was there. And so we'll see what happens. It'd be interesting to see how much burnt orange is there, how many Texas fans show up. So anyway, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching. As always, go Pokes.